Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of, I think it's March 18th. I never remember. It's in the title. It doesn't matter. So we're going to get started right now. You have this card that says, you and your loved ones are safe. And you also have this card that says, work through your fears. I think that a lot of the things that have come up for you, Virgo, have been about like the past or, past situations. And this could have to do with nostalgia as well, as in, thinking about how things used to be in your life. And so those are like the fears that you are facing, if that makes sense, like things that you used to worry about, or these could be like childhood fears, things like that. And again, I think that you are facing these things. And, again, a lot of like your triggers at this time could be more like generational, as in, we're all raised to believe certain things, or we all kind of grow up, with certain rules in our lives or whatever. And it's almost like the universe kind of wants you to explore outside of those rules, right? Or wants you to explore, something new in your life or new directions. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. There's definitely, this makes perfect sense to me right here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles to the Justice card. I think that for a lot of you, your focus is going to be more on your career or finances. Again, that does not mean that you won't have love. It just means that here you go. I literally said the word nostalgia, and you have these Six of Cups. But, again, it just means that you are maybe a little bit more focused on that, and I think you're also, just intuitively, I think that you are going to notice that love doesn't, consume you so much, or maybe you just feel that way. And I'm not saying love ever really consumed you, but I'm just saying that maybe over the past few years, love took center stage, or, maybe it just kind of like sucked up a little bit of extra time or whatever. And I kind of just feel like you're bringing things into balance, of course. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Devil. Definitely could be a Capricorn coming in for you if you want love. So there, if you're looking for a connection, this would be a strong connection, possibly with a Capricorn. I do feel you're very focused on your finances. You even have this Spider Spirit, or the Spider card, and it's a really good card. But it says, be meticulous and patient. But I feel like you are. Like, I see you, in my head, I see you being very meticulous with your finances and, like, really looking for ways to improve them or whatever. You have the Hierophant here. Again, the Hierophant is about traditions. So, again, I think that for a lot of you, that you are maybe being triggered by traditions. But we're not talking about, like, real traditions here. Although it could be. But we're more talking about things that you were raised to believe, or certain rules that you were raised with, and you could just be exploring different ways of doing things in life. And again, this is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. It's for growth. You have the Devil. And again, kind of the funny thing is that I feel like you are like looking at your toxic traits. I'm not calling you out here or anything, Virgo, but again, I kind of feel like some of you maybe recently have or more recently, maybe over like last year or two, again, have really been looking at things where maybe you feel like you were toxic, or, maybe not toxic. Like, this doesn't have to be something dramatic. This could be something where you're like saying to yourself, oh, I, want to change that about myself. And again, it doesn't have to be anything toxic. It could just be something like a habit, like me mumbling over my words. I want to stop that trait, right? So I feel like you are kind of like looking at words or things that you want to change about yourself. And again, we're talking about positive changes here. So, again, I don't see this as a bad thing, but it's going to be different for all of you. So take it how it resonates. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is really good for love. You get a Taurus with me all the time, but you could definitely be attracting another Earth sign into your life. So if you are looking for love, this definitely could be an Earth sign, like I said. I would say this would be a very strong connection. I love the King and Queen of Pentacles together for love. To me, they are two people who really want to be together. So you are attracting a person where it's like the two of you really want to be together. With the Hierophant, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, card of stability. Like I said, I feel that you are stabilizing your finances here, or you are kind of like learning lessons. Or it's like you're looking at the lessons that you've learned with your finances. And I feel, again, that this is going to be a good thing. With the Devil, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is like looking at those moments where you held back. I'm talking about Devil to the Three of Wands. When we get that energy together, it's like looking at those moments where you held back, or you didn't take a risk, or you didn't take a leap of faith when you should have, or where you didn't believe in yourself, right? And that's really what I feel. I actually kind of feel this is kind of like a deep reading for you here, Virgo. Every once in a while, I get a reading like this, and it really says to me that you're just doing some deep inner work, or you are progressing yourself. And so I kind of feel that, there is love here, there's money here, we'll talk about it, but I definitely feel this is more all about you. So I kind of feel like this is one of those readings where it's saying you're looking at all these things that you've done in your life, and you're correcting things. I feel like you're nurturing things, healing things. There's like a lot going on already. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this card that says follow your intuition. You have this card that says be meticulous and patient. So again, I really see you examining mostly your finances with this spider card, and I feel that you could just be making positive changes. With the intuition card, I feel like some of you could be surprising yourselves with your intuition. Like, you could be surprised by the results that you're getting intuitively, or, there could be some surprises with your intuition in regards to, like, things that you're picking up on, or, maybe you're right about, correct about something that you have thought about intuitively, and I kind of get that energy here. You have the Four Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there have been a lot of disappointments, but, it's like this one last cup right here, I feel is something that's coming in for you. It's like, it's like you are, I don't think you're ready to give up, but I feel like you've had like 3 disappointments in some area of your life, and it's like this last one right here is going to be something really great. So I wouldn't be like, don't spend too much time, being disappointed if something didn't work out for you. This could be love, but I am specifically getting that some of you, I have like a very specific story. This might only be for one of you, but like if you've been trying to move, and you've been trying to, get a job before you move, for example, that's what's popping into my head. I feel like someone out there, it might be for only one of you, but I feel like someone is trying to move. You've been trying to get a job, and it's almost like I feel like you literally have been disappointed at least more than once, where you thought that a job was going to come through. Maybe even they told you they were going to hire you, and then they didn't. So, but I feel like there's like one more thing, and right now that you're going to be getting. So if that story's for you, I feel like you will get the job or a job that you're looking for, and you will be able to move. So there you go. But this, for the rest of you, again, I feel like this is saying, this could be love. So there definitely could be a person coming in for you, King of Pentacles. Doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I feel like you are showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, more focused on your resources. And again, doesn't matter what gender you are. I feel like the King of Pentacles is just, could be a person, could be a Taurus, or someone with a lot of Taurus in their chart. I feel like it's someone who's very like kind, caring, stable, very, I feel like they are also focused on their finances, and they also create financial stability. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady progress. So I feel like you are making slow and steady progress towards your goals here. And, I like that. I'm not like the biggest fan of the Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes I feel that he is making no moves. So he's normally, kind of the card represents the fact that he's not doing anything. He's just standing there, and he's not making a move. So I feel that for a lot of you, you could be finally making some moves here, which is great. I also feel that a person could be making a move towards you. So like I said, if you want love, this does look like there could be a person coming in for you. With the Four of Cups, you have the Six of Cups. Yes, definitely very good. If you want love, this would be a soulmate that's coming in for you here. The Six of Cups is a soulmate, so there could be a very strong connection that's coming into your life. And I feel like it's a new person. I know everybody thinks of the Six of Cups as the past, but I don't read it that way. The other funny thing is that I was getting a very nostalgic energy at the beginning of the reading, and you have the Six of Cups twice, so, it's almost like I'm intuitive or something, right? But I knew that there was going to be a lot of this, kind of like thinking about the past energy, and I'm not talking about just love. I think that you are thinking about a lot of stuff. You're thinking about, habits, the way you were raised, like all these things are coming up for you, and, I think it's so you can process it and create better habits, better ways of doing things, like I already said, all that other stuff. With the King of Pentacles, yeah, there's going to be a lot of desire between you and a person. You have the King of Wands as well. Could be a fire sign or an earth sign, or someone who's, earth with fire, fire with earth. And I feel like there's a lot of desire, a lot of attraction between the two of you. I also feel like this person that you're attracting could be very confident as well. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you're attracting. I feel that it's like a very just confident person that's coming in for you here. With the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Two Wands. Two Wands about taking the lead, really making something happen. I think that for a lot of you, that you're at this stage where it's time to kind of grow something. If you've had a business or a career, even if you've been there for 20 years, I think that the Two Wands is saying like, okay, you've done as much as you can where you are. It's like time to take things to a new level, to a new place. And I'm pretty sure all your past readings have been pretty much saying the same thing, that you are kind of evolving something or leveling something up. And I really get that energy a lot for you, so it makes sense. What do you know? You have this card that says Money Manager on it. This is coming up in the area of what's coming towards you. And it says, expect positive financial changes in your life. Your hard work is now paying off. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You have this Promoter. It says, a new idea project has great potential for success. Raise your vibration to attract higher vibrational situations. So I definitely feel something in regards to something new. But again, for most of you, this is the reason why I always say level up for you, is because you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is really a card of leveling up. Here, I don't know why I'm not holding on to this. We'll talk about it. The reason that the Six of Wands represents leveling up is because the guy on the horse, he's coming back from war. And so he's been through something very difficult, but he's being celebrated. So he's like completed something difficult, and now he's receiving a celebration. It's like he's going from one stage to another, from war to celebration, which they're two totally different energies. So I feel for a lot of you that you're in this stage where you're kind of like on your high horse, but this is a positive high horse, the Six of Wands. This is, he has earned his place on that horse. He deserves it. And so I feel like you are being supported in some sort of journey here. I do feel like some of you feel like you're running out of time, or, you feel like you are not, maybe you feel like you're not where you should be or whatever. It's kind of funny because I think that a lot of successful people feel that way as well. I think a lot of you are probably actually pretty successful or finding success, but you feel like you're not. But I think, if you really, not that you should compare yourself to other people, but I really feel that if you compared to other people, you are more successful. So, definitely something to keep in mind. I wouldn't downplay your success. The Nine of Swords is a never-ending nightmare. So again, the Nine of Swords, he's stuck in a nightmare, but, basically he's had a nightmare. He's waking up, he's stuck in a nightmare, but it's not painful enough for him to make a change. So I always say with the Nine of Swords that if you're in a situation that isn't right, leave. Doesn't matter what type of situation it is. Nine of Swords says, how painful does something have to be for you to make a change? So, again, I feel this basically says, my thing with the Nine of Swords as well, I'll just say this, is that if we don't make a change, the next step is basically the Tower. So, I always, that's not accurate tarot, but basically that's what it says. The Nine of Swords is okay, something's painful, you should probably make a change. And then the universe is well, if you're not going to make a change, I'll make it for you, right? So, I would say that if you're in a situation that isn't right, whatever it is, I would leave. You have the Justice card here. I do feel like there's justice in your finances going this way here. You have the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork, but the Three of Pentacles is also a card of receiving recognition for the work that you've done. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be receiving recognition or getting recognition for the work that you've done in your life, and obviously that would be good. With the Six of Wands, you have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about seeing things clearly. You have the Queen of Swords twice here. The Queen of Swords only has clouds halfway up her body, so she can see things clearly for the first time. And it's you're seeing the future, clearly. I also feel that you are kind of ready to receive. So you're in this receptive mode or receptive energy. This could be bringing you not only love, but also, a lot more abundance as well. It's you're truly in that space of abundance. It's more than just trying to make money, or trying to create wealth. It's you're actually in the energy of it with that. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Page of Cups, The Page of Cups, I was going to talk about the Six of Cups here going this way. So I think that with the Four of Cups as well, to the Page of Cups and Nine of Swords, is that you could be afraid of repeating a cycle. So there could actually be an admirer or a very solid connection coming in for you here, Virgo. But, this energy is saying that you have to open up to it because, again, you could be comparing new situations to old situations, and it's you're trying to step out of the nightmare. But sometimes with the Nine of Swords is we can be alone and we could, maybe want love, but we're telling ourselves, no, I'm happy being alone. And when we really want love, and again, if you're happy being alone, that's perfectly fine, whatever. But for the most part, but again, if you're saying if deep down inside, that you want partnership, but you're saying, oh, I'm happy being alone, that would be a Nine of Swords, right? And so I feel for a lot of you that this is kind of like saying that there could be a really solid connection coming in for you, but you just have to see it. With the Justice card, you have the King of Pentacles. I knew that these two were connected here. When, at the beginning of the reading, I went like this because I knew that there was going to be a connection going this way. I feel that, again, a lot of you are balancing your finances with this energy. The King of Pentacles does say, like, don't stay stuck in convention. Convention is a way that things have always been done. So I would, like, try new things in work and business and all that other stuff. But, for the most part, I feel like you are improving your situation financially. Next, you have this Sun card. It says Source, and this Juno card, it says Partnership on it. So I feel for a lot of you that there could be a very happy partnership coming in for you. I am also getting that this could be a business partnership, or it might not even, this could be like a one-time thing, or, just like a few times thing. So this isn't like necessarily like a business partner is what I'm trying to spit out here. I think that, if you work in a career even, you could be partnering up with a person. It could be very successful. Even if it's just a one-time thing, I think it could be totally worth it. You have the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Wands. The Queen of Swords, again, is about seeing things clearly. She only has clouds halfway up her body. She also has her back to the past. So if we go like this, she has her back to the whole entire reading. I don't know. I actually kind of feel good about this because I feel that you are maybe very focused on the future, or you're like more excited about the future is kind of what this is saying. So, I feel that there are a lot of things to look forward to in your future, and that's it. You have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can represent a person from the past. I don't really read it that way. I just read it as nostalgia. And it is, if you read any old tarot book about it, some of them, like Golden Tarot, the Cat Black version, says do not go back to the past. I always say that. And, but again, if you read old tarot books, it's just a card of nostalgia. It's just a card of thinking about the past. But I kind of feel that this is saying that there's a lot more happiness coming in for you. And I do read Six of Cups as a soulmate. So, again, there could be a soulmate coming in for you. I also read it as a gift from the universe. And usually the gift we receive with this card is, a turnaround, meaning that we've been bumping up against an obstacle. And this kind of says that the obstacle is being removed and we are able to move forward better. And again, you have this card here that says your hard work is paying off now. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. And the Six of Cups is a card of like having fun or enjoying yourself or doing things that you enjoy. So definitely time to like celebrate. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of expansion. We see the Three of Wands twice here, and sometimes I feel with the Three of Wands that we need to dream even bigger. And that's kind of what I feel for you. I feel that it's saying like maybe, if you've been having a hard time getting a job, I get so many things here, but if you've been trying to move and you're trying to get a job or something like that, I feel like the universe is saying like you're not going big enough. You need to try to get something like harder or bigger. And that's what I would do here. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Star. Yep, love it. The Star is really good. The Star is about having a North Star. I always look at the Star as, again, having a North Star, like having that big goal, wish, or dream, something that's important to you that you want to accomplish. And I feel you could be very focused on accomplishing like some sort of big goal, wish, or dream, which is great. With the Six of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles. Love it. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love two sixes. To me, two sixes together says that you're on the right path. It's basically just confirmation for your path. It says that you're going in the right direction, and that's it. With the Three of Wands, you have the Two of Swords. I also, Two of Swords is, personally, I read all twos as positive. And, even though the Two of Swords is an obstacle, you have to, like, she has to see that there's this other option behind her. The Two of Swords itself represents, like, this or that thinking when there is a third option behind her here. And, again, with the Three of Wands, I kind of feel like you are starting to look at other options in your life, like other directions that you could go in, other things that you could accomplish or create in your life. And I kind of feel that's what's going on here for you. So let's see. You have this Scissors card. It says disappointment in some affair. I feel like the disappointments have been Four Cups love. It's like you keep thinking that you have fallen in love, but you haven't. I feel like the universe is trying to tell you something about that, especially if that story is for you. Like you meet a person, you're like, oh, this is my love, and then it's not. And then if that keeps happening, I don't think again. Sometimes I think we overcorrect, and I think this reading is saying that don't overcorrect. And it's like trust. I get tons of comments from people that are like, I'm never gonna have love again because this person cheated on me. I'm like, okay, great. That person is living your life for you. Congratulations. Some bozo who cheated on you is making decisions for you now and controlling your life. like bad idea. So I feel like this is saying don't overcorrect. Not everyone is like that, right? You have this lightning card that says control your anger or you will be sorry. I would say like a good time to control our emotions just in general, and we have an eclipse coming up, so definitely. You have this feather that says someone you know is undependable and insincere. Yeah, I would be careful of any people that you get this vibe from. You have this November card and this Tower card. It says solid foundation, success with effort. So I feel for a lot of you that there is success coming in. You have that card there, which one of them said success. Raise your vibration to attract higher vibrational situations. Oh no, it said a new idea project has great potential for success. So anything new you're working on looks really good. You have this January card and the Scales card. It says, keep your life in balance. I do feel like you are kind of like balancing things out. We literally talked about that. You had the Justice card as well. You have this Mountain card. It says, you're on the road to success. Yeah, I think it's been a long journey, but you are finding success at this time. This looks amazing. So thank you for being here, Virgo, and definitely enjoy your week.